Hey, security an absolute breeze, no issues whatsoever. I think there was a total of 5 people all together, so we was instantly in and out, bags through, obviously no issue whatsoever. And now we come into our departure lounge. And okay, yes, it looks small, but it's adequate. What do we need? It's very, very quiet. Totally chalk and cheese between here and MCO. Relaxed and peaceful, to be honest with you. That's one thing I do like. It's your usual, some people call it tap, but I call it treasure. And we will stick with that because we love Florida. Obviously, instead of Orlando, because we're no longer in Orlando, we're in Melbourne. Everything's got a slightly different feel. It includes different snacks, totally different souvenirs. You get your beverages, candy, chips, cookies. Everything at a chilled out, relaxed pace. That is a huge bag of Jolly Ranchers. We're bound to grab something to have on the plane with us. Yeah, just some kind of cool, cute little novelties. More candy. Tap room bar, that looks really, really cozy. Maybe a final feel of Florida in there with a select cocktail. And of course you've got the butcher's block, which will do you deli style sandwiches. And I tell you what, price wise it's a lot more reasonable here than what it is at MCO. Just notice that significantly with the gift shops. The fact that what we see price wise is a good $5 to $8 cheaper on select items. Decided on having a final burger or cheeseburger. Not bad at 15 bucks. I mean, you're turning around and saying that's gonna be a good near on 30 at MCO. So it gives us that last sample for a year. Here's a little comparison for you guys. Imagine what it would be like at MCO. You've just got 4 planes instead of 3 or 4 boards racked full of it. Small municipal airport, but it really packs a punch. Last proper taste of America before getting on that flight. Both gone for a classic cheeseburger. We're not too much into having fries at this level, so Rachel's gone with hot coleslaw of hers, as well as the same burger I've got. And the idea being, we will just share it amongst ourselves. Oh, Rachel was just saying we're waiting for our plane to come in.
There it is.
And there it is. That is our return flight. TUI Dreamliner. And to be honest with you guys, I have never known an airport like this. It is so quiet. It's like a library in here. Which, when you just want to chill out and get on a plane, there's no hassle, no fuss. Everything's at a really relaxed pace. I mean, we just had a meal, a last cheeseburger meal at the tap bar, and there was absolutely zero hurry whatsoever. So laid back. And that there is to be our bird. And of course, we pass on the gauntlet of our fantastic holiday to somebody else. and then they'll pass it on to somebody else and somebody else and somebody else, and then eventually it comes back round to our turn again. So for everybody who's sitting on this plane, have the best time, and we hope it stands still for you. It kind of felt like we've been here longer than we have, because we've been so many times that once you've been here, say 2 days, it feels like you've never left. But there'll be those on that plane, probably their first ever adventure, probably the air of excitement, not knowing what they let themselves in for. It's going to blow you away, guys, it really is.
It was also 24 years ago I went.
Oh. That plane looks like a remote control plane compared to that Dreamliner.
It does.
Yeah, I'm no, I'm got something.
So our girl, our bird has a name. We are flying back to the UK on pixie dust. Looks pretty cool. We shall see soon enough. So currently, as the plane's been in maybe about half an hour, passengers would have disembarked. They'd be taking off their luggage, taking off excess garbage, as you can see below, refueling, putting our luggage on, replenishing the food and beverage stocks, and then it's all good to go. Significantly smaller, of course, than the old Virgin 747s that we used to enjoy going to MCO back in the day, where we used to go back up in the bubble. But our flight out was decent enough, and hopefully the return will be just the same. I'm sure it will be. Everyone's sort of a little bit more grumpy, should we say, when they're going back home after a trip, because they don't want to go home. And yeah, we'll just get through that bit, and then we'll be able to see from there what we truly reckon of TUI. But so far, everything's been impeccable. Just simply having a nose now, just to pass the time, at the hangars over the back there with JetBlue, Canadian Air. As I said, I still can't get over how peaceful and quiet it is here. It must be a breeze in being an employee here, to be honest with you. No stress. More planes and hangars this side. This gives you a detailed look at how they operate, what they do. Menzies are all over the world. That one there, the private jet with the line across it, very reminiscent of the old Disney plane from years ago, which is hidden about somewhere, that's for sure. It's no longer on any of the sites. Anyways, we're going to end this vlog here. It's pretty much just a wait for our slot now, our time. We just had our last tasty snack, that being a Dunkin' Donuts Bavarian cream and a standard one with sprinkles.